Oh no. It's 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗓𝗏. I think it's OBS that's actually causing my mouse lag in hindsight. E. Because I have been putting off doing the most recent OBS update. Also, I'm gonna warn you right now. This is gonna be scuffed. This is 100% gonna be scuffed. There is no world E. When is it never scuff? You're true. Like, for instance, right now I thought my model was on screen. It's not. This is just going to be extra scuff because this is going to be Astrid attempting to live record a cover, which I've never done before, and we all know that I can't really sing very seriously live, but you're gonna get at least a vague idea of what I do. Anyways, we're doing Dolly Parton because the icon, the lady, the legend, rest in peace. Okay, nope, that's not what I wanted. I clicked the wrong button already. I don't know if my thing is on screen. I do not know how any of this is going to work because I've never used my recording software with this whole combo, TBH. This is just a lot of a combo. And I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but you know, we just go. We go, we live, we thrive. We jive. I still need to download the instrumental, but you know, that's... ideally, I want something more recent than 4 years ago. There's a lower key version. I might do the lower key like acoustic version for a more like low key. Let's see what it sounds like though. Okay, you just... I don't understand why it did that, but okay. Jolene, 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 Jolene. This is not any better key-wise for me. Cool, 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 cool. I love that. I love that for me. I love that for me. I know you can't see anything game-wise yet. I'm working on pulling that up currently. I am multitasking. She multitasks. She dabbles. We're not going to question where I'm going to get this instrumental from. Where I always do, YouTube. And then, you know, I have to use a converter because I never learned how to do it any other way, and I refuse to educate myself more than I have to. Okay, I need to arm all these first. I need to get so many arms. And then once that's armed, I can download that, and I still need to put the game up. Game, I say like it's a game. What? What? Oh, Jesus, 40 stream streak. I don't think it's going to register as a window or as a game. Really? Everything is a game, I guess. Yeah, I guess. In a way. Like, it's letting me... Fair. What was my capture foreground thing? I know that I did it, and I know that that's how I'm probably gonna have to do it for this. It's just a matter of me remembering what the hotkey was. P. I don't know why I would pick P. Oh, that did something in here that I am unsure of. Okay. No dice. No, none. P. P. Maybe because it does something in the program, maybe it won't. Astrid scuff. I mean, in theory, this is full screen. Cool. Cool, cool. I did it. I don't know what was different about how I did this, but I did it. Astrid's usual struggle. Yeah. Astrid's struggle is real. Okay. You don't need to see that bottom part. You don't need to see that top part. It's Astrid logic to make things work, yeah. Because suddenly window capture decided it was going to work. And I don't really know what caused this difference. And I need this in a lower size anyway, in hindsight. I never do this full screen, and I'm not going to start now. So now I have to readjust it again. And then Astrid logic. Hi! Hi, 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗗𝗓𝗪. You know what? Close enough. That is as good as it's gonna get. And I have to accept that sometimes. That's just how it is. Okay, did you actually download, or did you just pretend to download? You actually downloaded, wow. Okay, so add sound file. I don't know if you guys are seeing folders that you shouldn't see right now, but I'm gonna pretend you didn't. And worst case scenario is I can always trim it down in post. Anyways, this may be loud, this may not be loud. I don't know. I am new to trying to multitask this. We aren't. I'm so glad that you aren't. In hindsight, I just closed Chrome and I'm like, no, I needed Chrome open because I'm not going to trust myself to do the lyrics off the bat. I'm not stupid. I know myself. I could probably wing it. It would end horribly though. And I would make up my own lyrics halfway through.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting.
We love self-awareness.
This is awful in every way.
Exactly.
If I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't. But I've considered it.
Yeah. Gotta do it. Gotta do it every stream. Okay. Let's see if I can... For one, I need to turn that down so I don't deafen myself. A lot higher than I thought it was. I know I should be singing right now, but I'm trying to figure out which tab is which right now. You guys can't even barely hear the music, I'm assuming. Okay, so for one, we're immediately deleting that track. because I didn't do jack all. Number 2, I need to turn off my fan because I don't want to hear that in the background. Now everything feels uncomfortably quiet in my room right now, but you know. I perform well under pressure. Of course, now I've decided that I absolutely cannot sing it in this key, and therefore I must remember how to pitch it down. Yeah. Okay, Melodyne, that's not what I wanted, but you know. That's not what I wanted. I wanted transpose. And I wanted... I know I'm putting it up. And that probably is going to make no sense to anybody. But you kind of have to trust me. No, that made it lower. Maybe only one. I know nothing about music, so I'll trust. Thank you for trusting me. Okay, I cannot tell from like the middle of the song there. We're playing the trust. You're asking for a lot. Fair. Watch me end up doing this in the original key anyway. This is quite literally how me recording covers normally go, so. Jolene, Jolene, begging of you, please don't take my money. No. How am I too low now? The usual Astrid question marks. No, it sounds weird now. Jolene. This might be it. Jolene, Jolene, begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 begging of you just because you can. Yeah, we're just gonna roll with this pitch for now. Inevitably hate it, have to redo the whole thing. And that's just the Astrid way. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. I don't know if I can do this key either. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Like, he's beyond compare with flaming locks of auburn hair and ivory skin, eyes of emerald green. I might have to just try and do it in the original. I don't know if I'm just confused today or if I'm throwing off my game. Oh, that's why. Never mind. I was doing the chromatic. Okay, no, this is... I'm gonna shut up now. I'm aware I'm not recording, just for context. I am literally just trying to get a key that I don't hate. Jolene, Jolene. Na, 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 na. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him even though you can. Beauty is beyond compare with flaming locks of auburn hair and ivory skin, eyes of emerald green. I'm not looking at the words. Okay, but I think I do finally actually have the key, so now I have to stop talking. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. And that is usually where I cut. It will not be relaxed. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you... Okay, no, I don't mess with that. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Something is not happening correctly. Something is not happening correctly, and I fears it may be my own fault. Because my timing might have been a little off, but it was not that off. Waiting for the frustrated swearing and yelling to occur. It also could be because of OBS that it seems delayed. Do I also... I need to... Okay, I do have that correct. Okay, my sample ratio is lower than it should be. Bit depth, 16. Shouldn't be any delay. Okay. Why are we delayed? I'm just gonna leave it. Who cares? Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. I also could have just been that fucking wrong. Who knows? I'm just gonna try again. When in doubt, try again. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Hey, I know for sure my timing was not wrong that time. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. No, it's still off and it's going to annoy me. So now I need answers. Okay, I'm gonna intentionally timing mess this up. Jolene, Jolene. Na 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 na. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take them just because you can. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take them just because you can. Okay. Do I ignore the latency issue? Do I try and fix the latency issue? Or do I rage quit 23 minutes into stream? Do both. Ooh, rage quit. I'm assuming something in my... I must have changed something in my project settings or something. Could throw on a metronome, but... Oop. See if that helps, but... IO track. Wait, are you on overdub or underdub? And how do I check that? I said calmly. I believe in you. Don't rage quit. No, that's not what I want. It's been a while since I've recorded a cover. That's why I'm struggling as much as I am. Takes versus overdub. Let me try overdub. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take them even though you can. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take them even though... It's just so slightly off. And I don't know why, and it's gonna bug me. Okay, so back to takes. Okay, and then... the right microphone selected. I'm gonna have to check my latency thing again. That's the only thing I can figure is causing this delay. But I can't get it any lower than 21 seconds, can I? 14. That puts it back up. That brings it down. That brings it way fucking down. This is gonna be like a horrible quality, I'm pretty sure. But I'm doing this because I gotta know. Right, that's not what I wanted, is it? No, it's not. First of all, get rid of that. Yes, this is my first time doing this while streaming. Okay, so that did about what I expected it to. I didn't expect it to be that bad, but you know. Maybe if I just put it like back to default, like not up the sample rate. I can't remember. I think it was at 16. Or was it at 8? Or was it at 24? I think it was at 16. Okay, well, I didn't really want, but you know what? Sure, why not? Huh? Jolene, 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 Jolene. You're only recording on one line. Why? I know why, but you know. And now that's moving just too fast. This is what I get for trying to do something new. Okay. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you just because you can. I was not looking at the lyrics again. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Maybe I need to start them both from me. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. It sounds slightly more off, so it might just be the way I'm choosing to play it back's being funky. I'm just gonna go for it this time, for real. For real, we're gonna go for it. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Okay. That means I'm also probably... I'm just gonna go for it. I just should leave that in. Send it. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please, my man. I could also just fudge it. Jolene, 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 please don't take... I'm gonna fudge it. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. I'm begging of you, please. Jolene, 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 Jolene. No, now it's slightly behind. Slightly before. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. I don't feel like it's... Is it me or is it the programs just being funky? I literally cannot tell if I'm the problem or not right now. Because I'm like... That definitely fixed it. But I felt like I was right when I was singing it. Did it sound right? I'm gonna have to listen to that back later on stream, probably. Because I'm gonna have questions that'll need answers. Okay. I'm just gonna keep going for it. And I'll just keep fudging it. But yes, no, I normally sing one verse at a time. Thank you for following the Diamond Planet. Okay. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. That's so fair. Please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. Yes, we are recording a cover of Jolene live. And I'm gonna listen to this. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. It has to be the program. Because I cannot be messing up the timing this consistently. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of... Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks... Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with... I mean, the auburn felt too long. Yeah, it definitely was, but like my starting point wasn't. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald. Now that you've pointed that out, though, I'm gonna immediately re-record that because it's gonna bother me. You can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. Okay, but that time my timing did feel right. You know what, I'm just gonna fudge it later. I missed the intro. I missed the start point there completely. It's been a while since I've even listened to the original song, which probably isn't helping me. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how easily you could take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Have water right here, or I just don't want to drink it because I can't remember which one's the old water, which one's the new water. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. Okay, no, one of them's still cold, so obviously that's the cold. It's the cold. And I can easily understand how easily you could take my man, but you don't know what he means to me. Okay, no, that one was a me problem. That one definitely was a me problem. I drank the water. The old water. Look. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. I don't think that was right either. That didn't feel right.
He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene.
I'm gonna see if fudging fixes it. Never mind. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, because I deleted it. So we're not gonna fudge.
He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene.
Okay, that felt better, but I still feel like I'm doing something wrong, but it also could be the fact that I changed it.
He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls.
I'm just gonna fudge it.
He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene.
Yeah, no, I think it's probably because I'm streaming doing this. So I'm probably gonna re-record this entire thing off stream. Cause I'm me. But yeah. Because it's probably, all of these are going to correct themselves, and then I'm going to have to recorrect them, and it's going to be a whole thing.
He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can.
Let's see how the latency fucked that up. Yeah, I'm gonna just trim that there quickly so that I don't have to deal with that tail.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take
No, I don't like the way I said begging. I didn't like that. I hated it, in fact. I hated it so much. I've never cringed more.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging her.
I did it again. I did it again, and I hated it again. Question, are we, you, the streamer, where I'll be doing harmonics as well for this? Probably not live, because I will get pissed if I nail them and then have to redo them. I'm gonna be so for real. But I'm gonna probably try, because I want you guys to know how much I truly do struggle. Yes. Yes, we can expect them in the final release. But part of me wants to do the harmonies just so that you guys can know how painful my process of figuring out what the harmony is, because I refuse to look at sheet music. It is against my nature. And also because I do everything by ear. So I'm having to adjust in real time, and harmonizing feels off key to me, and it's just a whole thing.
To me, Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can.
Why did I want to say, just because I'm a lesbian? Why did I want to do that? Why was the that's not what I wanted. Why was the urge there? it's in music readings for nerds. Astrid's yeah, lines are illegal.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
This latency thing's gonna piss me off. No, I did the begging thing again. Why am I saying it like that? It's because, for some reason, country music.
Don't know what he means to me, Jolene. But you don't know what he means to me, Jolene.
It's because you're Canadian.
But you don't know what
But also, like, country music tends to make me have a country accent, and I do not know why. It just tends to default me to that. I'm not even fucking American.
Take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene.
Me when I just completely zone out when I was supposed to start singing. Y'all do say beg differently. I know, the latency thing is so annoying. And I'm like, I've tried, before you got here, I tried about 50 different ways to adjust the latency, and at one point it just made everything go. So we're just dealing with Astrid frustration. Beg. Do I say beg differently? Beg. 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 Valid. Sometimes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Jolene. Me just failing. Me failing to drop in and just giving up. I love that.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can.
Beg sounds like Beck. Big. Big. Yeah, you're right. My G sounds more like a K.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can.
I'm trying to decide whether I hate it or not. The beg is better, so I'm going to leave it for now, and we're going to revisit that later. But first, I'm going to fucking fix the latency.
Jolene, Jolene,
Like, I know it's almost ready.
Jolene, Jolene,
Okay, I zoomed in too.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please.
Okay, my brain might be starting to break because the latency is starting to not sound like it's there. And so I think my brain's starting to tune out the latency, which may be a problem. Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna move on to the next thing. Brain adapting to the lag. The lag is starting to sound normal. The lag is taking over.
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene,
Because I didn't have to fix that.
Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. I don't know if my brain is braining anymore. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene.
Why did it just go full country there? Make up your mind.
I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Love again, he's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene.
Yeah, I definitely can't hear the lag anymore, which is a problem. So we're just gonna pretend it doesn't exist and pray.
I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do,
Well, now.
Jolene.
Missing the drop in completely again. My brain is so fried. My brain is so fucked.
I had to have this talk with you. This talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please will take my man.
Yeah, I can't get through the begging without wanting to laugh or like over say it now because I'm so conscious of it.
My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
And I ruined a perfectly good take. I'm gonna take a drink of water now, and I'm gonna feel bad about my life choices. No, that was not a deliberate burp. That's Astrid has been drinking water and while streaming, and whenever she does that, it causes her to burp more because she doesn't know how to focus on more than one thing at a time without causing herself issues.
Had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
You know what? Sure. This chorus will be recorded in 2 parts. Why not? I don't care. I don't care. Why not? 2 parts. 2-parter. Who cares? Not me. Not me. You and I just get mad at the track.
I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging.
That's the first chorus. The first one. Not the second one. And
I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him even though you can. story.
I always do that at the end of a recording, and it never makes it into the recording. I just like to do it. Astrid does as Astrid pleases. Exactly. Why would I do as others wish when I could do as I wish? I didn't want that point in the first place, so go away. So now it's time to trim. So true. Trim. And then we go real and true. And then we go all the way back to the beginning. And we cry when we listen to this again. Cool and good gamer times. Tears of joy, right? Probably not. Tears of suffering, most likely. You said something that just made me really suspicious, Diamond. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I know it's probably not related, but you just said something that I find really suspicious. And I kind of... Oh. So, back... So I have done YouTube and Twitch and stuff on and off throughout the years. But like the first one I ever made when I was like 13 with my friends, we did like a gamer channel, like a gamer group channel, but we would be playing IRL games, not digital games. We would just be like filming us playing outdoor games and recording it, and we called it Gamer Times. It doesn't exist anymore. That's the only reason I'm saying it. But like, you reminded me of that, and I'm like, I know that this is a coincidence, but it was a very sus. It was a very sus coincidence. Oh. Yeah. In one of the videos, I fell off the deck of my backyard. It's a very specific coinky dink that only would really ever happen to me. Indeed. Yeah. I'd be sus too, not gonna lie. Yeah. Astrid. But yes, that is why I was like, who hasn't fell off a deck? See, I was sitting in a chair, which is why it was worse. We were like starting the intro to our video, so we caught this all on camera. Again, none of the footage exists. I burnt it. I burnt it all. I was in a chair. I was the telepathy man, you were. I was in a chair on my deck, and me and one of my other friends were sitting down to film this video, like the intro to a video, just me and her, because our other friends couldn't come, so we decided we were going to do it anyway because we're cool like that. And then apparently it was one of like those folding lawn chairs, and I don't know why we were using folding lawn chairs, because I had perfectly good like regular chairs that could have been used, but no. Intro to a gamer video on a deck. It was outdoor gaming. It was outdoor gaming, and occasionally Minecraft is what it was. It was called playing outside, but filming it. It was mostly just us playing tag. Or with water guns. Which, knowing that there probably is some backup somewhere on the internet of 12-year-old me playing with my friends with water guns on the internet somewhere. And that does mildly disturb me. Yeah. But moving back to the main crux of the story. So I was sitting on the deck. And like me and my friend, we went to sit down on the deck. We had just press start recording, and I sit down on the chair. She sits down on her chair. My chair was not properly perched on the deck. Chair and Astrid go like head or ass over tea kettle, fall back off the fucking deck. And then of course my friend just starts fucking laughing her ass off. Like, she almost peed her pants level of laughing her ass off. And we got it all on video. Probably. It was funny. It was funny. And like part of me wishes I still had the video just because it's funny. But I'm like, also no. There are some things the world doesn't need to see. So yes, that was story. Now we return to work.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
What I'm doing now is singing along with it to make sure it syncs up.
Jolene, Jolene, please don't take him because you can.
I know I already fixed that one, but
Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. Now does he understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of men, but I could never. Please don't take him just because you can. Please don't take him just
sorry, my brain
because
kind
you
of
can.
was hearing double and I think it's grossing.
You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene.
Okay, that one might be messed up.
I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene.
This one's off.
I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
Whole thing's off, so.
Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can.
It's trippy for me too, so just know that it is equally trippy. Okay. Really, the only thing that still sounds off is these last two choruses, so Astrid's gonna zoom in. And,
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can.
I know that she does those vocals at the end, but that is going to be an off-stream Astrid issue because Astrid is going to have to listen to those repeatedly to get it right. Anyways, I think the timing on everything sounds right, and I think I know what's causing the latency issue, and I think I know how to combat it, so...
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't
really unenthusiastic. That doesn't sound right, so that's when I go again. No, I don't want to... Okay, I want to... Jolene, 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 Jolene. It's mostly just me trying to find the harmony for a bit at this point, so I'm probably going to actually not record. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. No. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because. Go higher, bro. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. No. Okay, Astrid's not doing the harmonies live because she's going to make herself cringe and want to stab herself in the brain. So, I'm going to roughly play you through what I would do for mixing now, which is absolutely minimal. Fair enough. For one, I do not use auto-tune because I don't know how to. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. The first begging's weird too. It's gonna bother me. I'm leaving him alone for now. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I try and make sure that these two levels are roughly the same. And depending on how clear my voice is coming through, I will adjust up or down. He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Okay. So I've established that my voice is clear enough. So, Jolene, 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 Jolene. Now I'm going begging of you, please don't take my man. I usually have presets. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. And then I click one at random and then edit it anyways because I don't like it for this specific song usually. Your beauty is beyond compare with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man. And I'm going to show you why stacking order here is important. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Suddenly echoey. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Natural sounds more like I'm in the room with you. Just because you can. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, 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 Jolene.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare with flame and luck.
And honestly, from there, I wouldn't really edit it much. I don't really do much to my covers. I don't know if that's surprising or not. I don't really know how to edit that great. I literally just kind of taught myself over the years through trial and error. Usually I also kind of export it and then see what it sounds like in export, because sometimes exporting it can make it sound less good. So this would usually be the point where I export and then come back. But for the sake of showing you like what a fully complete cover of mine sounds like, for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna pull up one of my favorite old covers. You'll notice the name on the thing is slightly different. That's because I rebranded. If you don't know, now you know. We're not gonna... You're about to see what my side things look like, and it's gonna be a whole thing. Astrid's desktop, blah, 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 blah. I don't usually name these very helpfully for myself for later, so that's gonna be a future Astrid problem. This is like not my best cover, but like it's not the worst either. Present Astrid loves bullying future Astrid and past Astrid. Astrid just likes to bully herself. Thank you. Don't question what is happening on my side, on the side of my screen there. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to. I know this song isn't originally from FNAF, but that's why it was trending for FNAF specifically at the time, and for SEO, it made more sense for me to title it as such. This might not sound good because you're going to be hearing it through a relay, but...
Don't misbehave, there's still untamed. Need to travel the night. Can I live without light? Trapped in this maze. Learn to obey.
I did the backing vocals too.
Feel a little confined. Give them something to bite. Going down, 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 down. Going down, 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 down. Oh no, I'm so close. Total insecurity when they come after me. Oh no, I'm so close. Total insecurity when they come after me. Those ears, they perk, red eyes, and I can't scream loud enough on the stage to play a song of fear.
I did the background vocals there.
And I can't scream loud enough
And these ones.
on the stage to play a song of down, 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 down.
Basically did all the vocals in this. There were none that I carried over.
Down, 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 down. Oh no, I'm so close. Total insecurity when they come after me. Oh no, I'm so close. Total insecurity when they come after me.
The rap here is fake, I'm not gonna lie.
Broken in pieces, smoke it releases deep in the ruins, deep in the deep end, sleep in the ashes, naming the reasons, tell them what happened, bury my feelings. There's a part of me that nobody sees, there's a part of me begging for somebody to set me free. I'm in the rebel, I'm in the ruins of a dark world, dark thoughts at the bottom of a dark well.
I did that all in one take.
Oh no, I'm so close.
And you can tell by the end that I could not breathe. Slightly fighting for air. This is the artist who drew this. Because I always try and link the artist in the end cards of my covers. Because properly crediting your artists is important, chat. If anybody here wants to be a VTuber, make sure properly credit your artists. And I'm gonna be real frank with you, chat. The only reason and the reason why I've been wanting to get away from this model, if you want to be a decent human, yeah. If you want to give people basic human decency. And you always ask them before using their art. Like, nobody has ever said no to me when I've asked. But, like, if you're using art that's already made, be like, hi, can I use your art? I can give you a bit of money for it. Not much, because I, too, am broke. But also, if I'm using it, I kind of feel like I should give you some money, you know? But even then, I'm like, the reason I want to get away from this model specifically is because I don't know who the rigger is. I have no clue who rigged this model. And the company that I come from / came from wouldn't tell me. So I have no way of crediting them. And it has pissed me off from day one. It has pissed me off, and I would love... I know. I'm like, I'm sure if I had actually debuted, they wouldn't have still, because most of the other people from the company don't know. They just don't know what... They don't know who rigged their models for, like, most of them. Like, some of the post the company shut down VTubers, like myself, did have to get their own models rigged. I was lucky I didn't. So they know, but I have no clue. I couldn't find it anywhere in my contract, in the files, nothing. So I have absolutely zero way to figure it out and credit them properly. So, you know what, actually, I'm gonna do this. Hello, general audience of the internet. If you ever remember rigging a model that looks like this, and looks like this with, normally, when I don't have that toggled off, if you did that, please hit me up so I can properly credit you, because it's been distressing me for, like, the past year. It has been bothering me because I'm just like, rigger? I don't even know her. So yeah, that is internet. If this ever finds the person who made my rig, please tell me so I can credit you properly. Yeah. But fingers crossed. On that note, I am going to end stream. I know I've only been streaming for an hour and like 18 minutes, but in order to record covers, I have to turn off my fan, and my fan was in fact turned off, and because of that, I am currently sweating buckets. So now I'm gonna go have an ice bath. Literally, not figuratively. So I'm going to give you... Okay, I'm going to give you choices. Do you want to go to a furry who is cooking? Do you want to go to a porcelain doll maid? Or do you want to go to a femboy? Those are your options. I'm starting to realize I may have a type with the kind of streamers I watch. I'm realizing a lot of the people I follow are femboys. Or like femboy adjacent. Like if I don't know them personally, they're usually a femboy. The only exception being effeminate, yeah. The only exceptions being like some big name YouTubers. VTubers. Since you can't decide, I'm going to send you to a goober. None of the options that I gave. I'm going to send you to a goober. I don't remember who the goober is. I know that I followed them at some point. I don't even know why. But you're going to the goober. So you guys have a fun time with your goober. I'm going to have a fun time with my ice cold ice bath. Thank you so much for coming today. Love you all. Goodbye.